Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this morning it is about 8:36, and this morning I'm going to go downstairs. I've already got ready for the day. You can't really tell, my hair is all pulled up in a claw, but got ready for the day, and I'm going to go downstairs and start working on rearranging the living room and working on the den. We're not pulling up the floor just yet because I need more flooring for that, but I'm going to rearrange a lot of things downstairs and do a whole house clean with me. So if you are new, welcome. My name is Rosa, and I'm excited that you have picked this video to be your first video, and I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope today's video gave you guys some serious motivation. I am on my first cup of coffee still. It's almost done, so I'll be making my second when I go downstairs. But a lot of things are happening here in regards to house projects, and I'm going to update you throughout today's video of what all we're going to do as each room is filmed, and so I'm excited for that. So if you are ready for some motivation, then stick around. So the first thing I wanted to do was tackle the kitchen, and I feel like every day there's a kitchen duty. There's always something to get cleaned in the kitchen. I needed to get the dishes started because I knew that while I was going to clean the kitchen, I was going to find more dishes that needed to get cleaned, and as I cleaned the house, there's going to be more dishes brought into the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle that. The first round is what I like to call it, because I think in this video you're going to see me wash the dishes, I think 2, maybe 3 more times, or 2 more times. But it was just piled up. I try to have my kids load up the dishwasher throughout the day so that we can run the dishwasher at night, so they can get unloaded the next day. But that sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't, meaning my kids doing it. So I wanted to come in and take care of that. So once the sink is all cleaned, scrubbed down, I will pink my sink. It is like a lemon drop is what it looks like, that I will be putting down into my dishwasher. This is what they are, so that it can smell good and sanitize that as well. And then I don't know if it caught it here on film or not, but I also pinked the other side of the sink with a different tablet. So I wanted to just go ahead and take care of that. I also made a change on our soap dispenser. I'm using an oil dispenser. I was actually looking for a clear container or a clear pump, because I get tired of seeing the designed dispensers. I love Mrs. Meyer's. I love all that other stuff, but I just couldn't stand I couldn't stand seeing the bottle or the container because it never really matched the kitchen. And then sometimes my husband gives me a hard time about the type of soap that I use. And so if I'm going to use Dawn, then I don't want to see Dawn. So that is what I did. So here I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the stovetop and also the countertop so that I can move on to the rest of the kitchen. So one of my viewers had mentioned using this glass cleaner. I forgot what it's called, but we use it on our car or our car windows all the time. And I typically use Mrs. Method's glass cleaner, multi-surface cleaner as well, on my fridge. And my last kitchen cleanup, I had asked for a recommendation of what I should use to clean my fridge, because the Wyman's was leaving like some weird residue and it left it real streaky and I didn't like it. And so someone requested or suggested that I use this glass cleaner, and I'm going to tell you guys, I love it. And so I actually have it on my shopping list to get extras of it to add into the house, because I've only used this to clean the mirror or the windows in my car when it's time to detail my car. Now that the dishes are just about done, I can go ahead and finish cleaning up the dishwasher and then head over to dusting the island and also cleaning the floors. I decided this time, instead of using my cedar mop, my spin mop, I wanted to use my steam mop, because the night before I had made breakfast for dinner and there was syrup on the floor, so I wanted to just to go and get the steam mop and steam these floors really good, because I can't tell you when the last time I've done that, because I just gravitate towards my cedar mop because I love it so much, and plus both of the heads were dirty, so I wanted to make sure that those got a good wash, and then use my steam mop. But I wanted to show you really quickly, when I went to the Dollar Tree, I saw that they had little pads that you can use for your steam mop, or even a Swiffer mop or whatnot, and I thought, well, let me give these a try, because my steam mop pads, the only pad that I have, was really disgusting, so I had to bleach that out. But these were replacements, and I said, well, let's just give these a try. Although they're just a tad bit smaller in width, no, not length, but in width, they still did a great job. So they will be my go-to for emergencies, and I'm going to give them a try on my wet jet, because I do have a Swiffer wet jet, so I'm going to give them a try once they're all cleaned up. And if they tend to just, if they work better, this is going to save me so much money in regards to replacement pads and all that other stuff. And I'll just go to the Dollar Tree and just kind of stack up on those, because I have to tell you guys, if you guys don't go to the Dollar Tree, there are great finds there. I get a lot of my toilet bowl cleaner stuff, like the tablet that you put in the tank. I love when I flush the toilet, either the water is blue or you can smell the Clorox, just because of how clean it keeps or helps keep the toilet cleaned. And while I was in Ohio, I used some of the shower cleaner stuff, because my husband doesn't have a lot of the cleaning stuff that I have here in Florida. So I went to the Dollar Tree and tested all that out, which turned out really, really good. So once I go through all of my cleaning stuff here, such as the Methods and Mrs. Meyer's stuff, I may end up starting to use some of the Dollar Tree finds. So the first update in regards to what projects are coming will be in the kitchen. So here's, as I said at the beginning, I was going to give you guys a rundown or a list of some things that we're going to be doing as I go through the house. And so I will be going around in the kitchen and repainting all of the trim, all of the border. Last summer I repainted the closet door, but I need to repaint the pantry door and redo the trimming. And also touch up the ceiling. The ceiling needs to be repainted. And so those are the three major projects that I'll be doing in the kitchen. We do have on a mental list at some point to get new cabinetry, because these cabinets are very old. They came with the house, and we financially are not in a place to do them, but we do want to update them at some point, but right now we're not going to, because there's other major things such as replacing our AC unit, and right now another big project is going on in the house, on the outside of the house. And so I will give you guys an update on that on my vlogging channel. So if you guys are not subscribed there, the link will be linked at the end of the video, and also down below in the description box. But I just wanted to give you that quick update. So it will be the molding, retrimming and caulking some of the areas in the gaps, and then touching up the ceiling or repainting the entire ceiling. I do also need to touch up on the cabinetry, because you can see some of the paint has scraped off, and so I will be repainting those gray, the bottom gray, and the white, or the top will stay white. But that's the first project that we'll be doing in the kitchen, or the first few projects that I will be doing, but that will be done just for the kitchen. So I moved on into the living room area, and this is going to be the biggest transformation along with the den. But I'm actually on the phone right now with our AC repair guy, getting some updates, and so I'm so excited that this will be done next week. I told him, don't even call to confirm an appointment or set an appointment. Just tell me what day you're going to be here so we can get this done. So for many that are new, our AC unit has been out. It's been out for a few months now, actually, but we've been fighting our home warranty for a very long time, and so there are some costs that we will have to pay for, but majority of it is going to be done by our home warranty. Thank the Lord, because this was something that I was fighting for quite some time, and so but we're very excited about getting it done. It should be done by next week, so all of the AC portable units will be put away, and I can open up my windows for light without hoping, or without heating up the house so quickly. So now that we're in the living room, I need to go ahead and strip the sofa because I'm going to wash the cushion covers and vacuum out the sofa, along with vacuum up this rug. This rug was actually in my oldest son's room, and then he got tired of having it there, rolled it up, and then I temporarily brought it out into the living room. And so today it's going to be moved to a new home, and let me know what you guys think. But in the meantime, in the midst of everything, I had to go ahead and switch over the laundry so that I can go ahead and put the sofa covers away in the washer. And I'm so excited of how this all looks, of how the room turned out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get back into doing some more cleaning. But if you guys know me well, you know that laundry is not a task that I hate. I actually enjoy it. So let me know down below, which is one of your favorite tasks or you don't mind doing, and what task do you not like doing?
I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, that we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together.
So if you are not new, you know that I've had this coffee table in the living room before, and then I moved it over into the den because I had gotten this sofa for the den. But I decided to bring it out to the living room to give more space in the living room, and then the den we're moving the black chairs into. So the way that this living room turned out at the end, it literally looks 10 times bigger. It looks so much bigger, especially coming into from the kitchen area. It looks so much bigger. I can't even tell you. I don't know how many times I can say it, but it does. And it feels cozy. It feels welcoming. And what I'm enjoying the most about today's video is that I'm cleaning everything out as a fresh start so that I can get the house ready for fall decor and Christmas decor. So you'll see me moving a lot of things, and you'll also see me shopping my house to redecorate, because this is also a redecorating and refreshing the house video. So I'm excited about the turnout of this living room. I will be placing the rug that's in the den out here as well. I also have the same exact rug upstairs. I had to buy two because the one upstairs was the first rug, and then it just got really dirty, but I couldn't see myself ditching it, so I kept it. And then I got a new rug, and I started seeing the same thing, and I'm like, why do I keep replacing it? I just know I need to buy a steam cleaner, carpet cleaner. So that is what I'm going to do. So then you'll see, as you can see, my middle son is helping me move another rug into that room. So like I said, this is a huge transformation. This space looks so much bigger, looks so inviting. I'm excited about the few updates and projects that we'll be doing in here. And here, a couple of them are, I will be repainting or painting the dark bookcase. I'll be painting that white, and also the TV stand I'll also be painting that white, and that'll be coming up in future on a couple. I'm timing this out to happen in a couple of weeks. So again, if you are not following over on my vlogging channel, follow me there, because I'll be showing you updates on the process, but you'll obviously see the finishing product here. And then I will be not only painting those two, but also going around and touching up the white areas in the house, such as all of the trimming, also the closet door where all of the school supplies are. So there's a lot of little things that I'll be doing, but I know that it's time consuming, and I would love it to get it done before Thanksgiving, because we will be hosting Thanksgiving here, and I'm excited about it. So fresh, clean space to get ready for some fall decor. Also keep your eyes peeled for that, because that video will be coming up, and also in a few weeks as well. Now, one of the other projects that I'll be doing that I failed to mention while I was in the laundry room is that we will be redoing the laundry room. We'll be repainting it gray as the rest of the house. I love the color gray that is on our walls. I don't know the name. I know I have the paint can out in the garage, but the laundry room will be getting repainted. That spare closet that's in there, it's the linen closet. I will also we will be removing that, and that's to come in the near future. Hopefully by the end of this year, if not the beginning of next year. Our goal is to knock that out and just open that space up. Hopefully that's not a low-bearing wall, and that's not going to affect that closet. So we're going to do that so that I can paint that entire area and finish out the flooring in the laundry room. I didn't get to finish it out. I only did it in the space that you could see, but I want to finish out the flooring in there and take the peel and stick all the way against the wall and all the way to the back of the laundry room. The reason why I do the peel and stick down the hall and in the laundry room and in the boys' room is because they're boys, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on good flooring for them to ruin right now. So in the near future, or in the future when my kids are old enough to move out, and I'm an empty nester, we will then redo our floors with really good flooring. So in just a short second, you'll see me shop around my house so that I'm able to redo the TV stand. This is the stand that I said that I wanted to paint, and I will be repainting this white. So I did go over to the other bookshelf and get a few things from there. But I think the simple, it looks good simple. Simplicity is great. But I love the country farmhouse look, so I always feel like I'm confused with, is simplicity farmhousey or not? I'm not sure. But I did love how this all looked. I will also be figuring out how to hide all of the wiring that's hanging from the TV. Now that we're over onto the fireplace and the mantle, this mantle is also going to be getting repainted. I've yet to truly decide on what color. I'm thinking black, because I'm going to have a lot of white already. My husband does not want to paint the fireplace, so it needs to go well with the fireplace. So let me know what you guys think. Should I do black? Should I do white? Or should I just keep it and leave it alone? When we first put this up, I didn't know to fill in the grooves to hide the to fill in the grooves and hide the evidence that it was, that it was put together. So let me know what you guys think. Now we moved on into the dining room, and I needed to dust off this armoire. It hasn't been dusted in quite some time. Actually, I think right before we went to Ohio, so it's been about 5 or 6 months since it's been dusted. But I will show you here shortly my very small redone collection. So if you are a redone lover, let me know what you think of these pieces. I'm really excited about them. I don't go and search like an avid hunter, but if I'm out and about, I will get a few pieces if something excites me, or fits a perfect spot in my house. And so you will see that there are a few redone pieces throughout the living room and in my kitchen. But once this is done, I'm going to move over to the window and clean my sliding room door, or my sliding door here. And I did do the inside, and then you'll see me start on the outside and then try to move over where the screen is. And I could not finish because it was really dirty, and there was I want to say it's like a mud wasp nest that was up there. So I was knocking that down, and then realized that this is something that I need to do with like a broom, soap and water, and a water hose, because the water splashes up there, so there's tons and tons of dirt. So I need to just do that at a separate time. So you'll see that I changed my mind from cleaning the outside window. This rag or paper towel was disgusting by the time I was done. And once I'm done with this, then I'll move over into the den. While my husband was home, this is the room that he worked out of. So you guys didn't really get to see much of this room while I did my other cleaning videos. And so while he was here, I just let him take over this place or this space, and there was just stuff scattered. But I wanted to go in here and do a really good clean. So I opened up the window, cleaned the outside of this window, dusted the blinds. One of the projects, or several projects for this room, is replacing the blinds, and actually all of the blinds in the house. We're going to change them to white. We will be ripping up the carpet in here, putting the peel and stick flooring on in this area as well. I will be redoing the painting of the trim, of the edging of this room, and also refreshing this wall color to the same gray that's out in the living room. One of the things that we had noticed when we first moved and bought this home is that there are, I want to say, 3 to 4 different shades of gray. And we have a different shade upstairs in our bedroom, a different shade in our bathroom, different shade downstairs in the main area, and then a different shade in this den. And I noticed that maybe, I want to say a year moving or living here, I had noticed that the colors weren't the same. And then when we went into the attic, we noticed the different pans of paint cans that were different shades of gray, and this was just so weird to me. So the goal is to get all the walls the same color, because I do love the color that's in the living room. But while we are rearranging this area, I did looking at some things, needing to move some things around, thinking about how this room is going to be set. So you will see me pace, back and forth from time to time. The TV stand that the TV is on will also be painted, and that will actually be painted black. So yeah, I'm really excited how this room turned out, although it will be temporary because we will be removing the carpet in here, and also patching up the little small hole over there to the left. That was my doing, but I'm excited of how this room is going to turn out, and knowing that this room has been changed several times from a home office to from a game room to a home office to a homeschool room to now back to what it's supposed to be, a den. I'm really wanting to keep it to that. We're using this room to display all of our kids' high school sports and all that great jazz, because we've got a couple of my husband's up on the wall. So yeah, I can't wait to get this room completely done. But once I do, and when I do start this project, I will make sure to bring you guys along with me. As you see here, this is what I vacuumed up from the start of this video. This vacuum has picked up quite a bit of stuff, a lot of dirt, a lot of dust, a lot of hair, cat hair, dog hair, the whole nine. And I'm telling you guys, I absolutely love this vacuum. This is the Dyson V6. I do look forward to trying other vacuums. The one vacuum that I really do love is actually in Ohio, and it's our Shark vacuum, and it's in Ohio because of Hershey. She sheds horribly, and if you are not familiar with Hershey, she is our chocolate lab that stays with my husband, because that is my husband's little girl. She's also my little girl, but she's 9 years old, and she's a daddy's girl. And so right now she is in Ohio with him, and since she sheds so much, I told him to take this vacuum or take that vacuum with him, and I would just keep my Dyson, especially when I'm going over to, you know, converting from carpets in all the rooms over to the peel and stick and tile. You know, I don't need that heavy of a suction. And so I am now into the living room, about to put the coverings on the sofa. And you guys, we are only 35 minutes into this video, and this video is 47 minutes long. If you are not following me on Instagram, I'll leave it here. And on Instagram, I mentioned how there is a video that's coming up on Wednesday, which is this one, and it's going to be filled with motivation. And so if you guys want to connect and chat more, you know, let's connect over on Instagram. My Instagram handle is always in the description box, and so let's chat there. If you're not able to chat here, if it's easier over there, that's totally fine. Either way, but let's get to know each other a little bit more. I have to do better with my stories. I have these seasons of life where I'll do great stories and then I stop. Or won't do it for a while, and then I jump on for like one or two, because I am a mama of 3 boys, and right now my life is raising them, acting like a single mom, but I am not a single mother. My husband travels for work, so a lot of the work does fall on me, and I need to make sure that I'm available for them. So unfortunately, social media is not on the top of my list. I don't even get to watch my friends' YouTube videos until it's time for me to go to bed, or while I'm editing. That's if I can stay awake to watch them. So anyway, but I just wanted to, you know, pop on here really quickly and just, you know, let you know, remind you, if you didn't know, I do have an Instagram page. Let's chat over there. Let's move on into some more cleaning. And now I'm into the dining room area again, and I'm going to put another rug underneath this area. So all the rugs are placed out. Well, let me know what you think of the placement of this rug, and by the end of this, the house is going to be clean, and then I'll be sitting down doing laundry. Now we're on to steam mopping the dining room area, and here I sprayed vinegar and water just because of it being the entryway from the backyard. This spot in particular, especially with the dogs, letting them in and out of the house, gets really nasty. Paw prints, dirt, the whole nine. So I just wanted to make sure that we were able to, or I was able to, sanitize that a little bit more, and I also do it by the front door. So once I'm done steam mopping the dining room area, then I'm going to go and steam mop the living room. And I also used the second replacement head from the Dollar Tree, and again, it was a great find. It is, like I said, a little bit on the smaller side, but it fit perfectly underneath. So if you guys have a steam mop and you're needing replacement tops or replacement heads or mats, I suggest you go to the Dollar Tree, check them out and see. They have different types, they have different kinds, they even have them for dusting. So which I also got one of those, but I need to figure out how I'm going to use that one. So now once I'm done here, I'll go and steam mop the front by the front door, and then sit down, take a small little break by folding some clothes.
When you're down, there's just one way to go. Let us ascend tonight. Everyone could be so happy, and the sun will shine all night. We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Why don't you let yourself slip out of control? We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Get your feet up on the floor.
I can't tell you how great it feels to have a clean house and to have everything put away. Once I'd finished all of the laundry, that basket is all of my clothes and my husband's clothes, so I'm going to be bringing that upstairs. But now it's putting the cushion covers on, fixing the sofa, looking at this house and realizing that it looks and it feels cozy. Clean slate for fall decor. As you saw, I shopped my house a little bit to kind of rearrange some of the decorations, and I love how it looks, you guys. I am in love with my house all over again. I can tell you, by rearranging a room, it gives it a fresh look, it gives it a fresh feel. Some people, such as my husband, likes to keep things in the same space, same spot for as long as it can. I am not like that. Nothing stays the same. He knew that before he married me. He knew that when I was in high school, he'd come over and he'd know that my room would be in a different rearrangement. But this is the after. I hope you guys truly enjoyed today's video. It was a long day. I started about 8:30, finished at 2 o'clock, and I'm happy. I'm so happy. A lot of great things are happening for this channel, and one, we're getting our AC unit replaced next week, hopefully crossing our fingers and still praying on that, but it's getting done. And 2, if you are new, I hope you consider subscribing, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video, because the growth of this channel, I want you to be part of it. I want you to see the changes that I'm going to be doing to our home. I want your comments. I want your input. If I ask, I want it. And even suggestions, as long as they're nice and kind, because I do have my feelings do get hurt. But at the same time, I open my home up to you guys, and I want your input. But I appreciate you so very much for joining me today. I hope that this video gives you some motivation, and gets you going and doing something. I don't know, encourages you to do something, rearrange your room, vacuum up. I mean, if you shop your home and you flip things around, you'll notice how different a room would look and feel. So again, thank you so very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Much love, you guys, and God bless.